Hello Scorpios, and welcome back to the Misty Blue Tarot channel. It's lovely to speak to you again today. This is a reading for those born under the sign of Scorpio, and it's for the month of March 2018. I have the cards set out in the Celtic cross spread for you today. Just before I start your reading, I would really like to say thank you so much to everyone who subscribed to my channel, who's liked and commented on my videos. It really is appreciated. Thank you. So Scorpio, let's start the reading for you today. And I can see here in the past events you have the Chariot. And this is the past influence, you have the Chariot. And the past events you have the World card. And this shows me that you've been quite keen and eager to move something on quickly. It looks like you've been wanting to move on from an area and to end some sort of phase in your life, to move on to the next chapter, and you've been quite eager for this to go quite quickly for you here. This is a fast moving energy here, the Chariot, and with the World card here it shows me that some period or some phase in your life has come to an end in the recent past here, and it's opened up the way for new opportunities to come in. And it looks like you've been working hard to do this. You've been putting a lot of energy into this. You really wanted some phase to end to bring in a new phase in your life, and it looks like this phase has ended here. But if I look at the present situation, I see you have the Hanged Man. And the Hanged Man is showing me that although you will know what the situation is and how it applies to your life, but although some phase here has ended, just as you wanted it to, you wanted to move on to another phase, there's been some sort of delay here in something else to come in to take its place, or something else to come in here to fill up this void for this thing here that has ended. So there has been a delay here, and it's left you feeling a bit frustrated here. But this is now crossed by the Wheel of Fortune, and this is showing that things are starting to turn now this month. Things are starting to turn. So you have had this delay here, but things are starting to move, and they're starting to move in your favour now here. If I look at your future influence, I can see you have the Three of Swords. And this is showing a period of upheaval, of disruption, of imbalance, and this could well be because of this delay that you've had here. It looks like you've been expecting something to end and quite quickly move into something else, but this hasn't happened, and there has been a delay here which has left you feeling a bit frustrated here. But things are starting to turn in your favour now, we can see this. And if I look at your future events, you have the Queen of Wands, and the Queen of Wands energy is very positive energy, it's uplifting energy, and it spurs you on into action. So it really is, it looks like you've been feeling a bit depleted here, and this energy is coming in to renew and refresh your energy and to spur you on into action going forward. If I look at how you affect the world, I can see you have the Seven of Wands. And this is showing that you are someone who is, when you make a decision on something and when you know that something is ended, you're very quick to move on it. You don't tend to stay stagnant or stale. You're very quick to move on it, and you have total belief in yourself when you do make a change going forward, which is why I think when you were working hard to push for something to end here, and the expected event took time, it was delayed coming in. I think this left you a bit frustrated here, because you are someone who expects things to sort of run, when you put your effort into it here, you expect things to run smoothly. And if I look at how the world affects you, I can see here you have the Hierophant, and this is showing that you are actually quite a spiritual person. You do receive signs from the universe, and you are aware of this at times. You're also seen as a wise sage, could be a teacher, or someone who gives advice to people here. If I look at your hopes and fears, I can see here you have the Eight of Wands, and again this is showing that you're ready to take on a new phase, you're ready to take on a new challenge, and this is with the Wheel of Fortune turning here, things are starting to turn in your favour, and with the Queen of Wands giving the inspiration and motivation to move forward, you are ready to take on this next phase in your life. It's not daunting in any way, and you feel fired up and ready to go here. And if I look at the outcome, you have the Two of Cups, and this is a union of two people. Now this can be a union of, it can be a love union, it can be an engagement, it can be a marriage, but it's definitely a union of two people. Now there could be a new love coming into your life here, or you could be taking your love to a next level with a current partnership here, or current romance. But it's definitely a union of two people is very important here at the end of the month. And if I look at the Angel Clarifying card that came out for you today, the one that came out is Spiritual Gifts. And this is showing that, again, as I said here, you are aware of spirit or the energies in the universe. You are aware of this, you're quite sensitive to this. And you're also an inspiration to other people in how you deal with things, how you go through things. And generally just how you move from one area of your life to another. You tend to be very positive about it, and you are an inspiration to other people, although you don't realise it. So, but it looks as if it is a lovely reading for you here at the end of the month here. And it looks as if things are definitely starting to turn in your favour here. You will just have this little bit of disruptive energy here. Not even disruptive, I would say. Maybe disappointment that something hasn't come in as quickly as you wanted it to, but it is starting to turn now, and things are starting to change for you here. And these cards are very positive for the rest of the month. So I hope you've enjoyed this reading today. If you did, please like and subscribe, or leave a comment and I'll get back to you. If you'd like a personal reading, the details are on the description tab below. It's been lovely to speak to you again today, and I'll speak to you again next week. Thank you. Bye bye.